Boxing Source here with Showtime Sports President Steven Espinoza. What's going on?
How are you, man?
All good, all good. We got this thing here, Canelo-Charlo coming up. Very big fight card here on Showtime pay-per-view, Saturday, September 30th. What are you thinking about what's coming up?
Look, I'm excited. Like, you work all this time for 8 weeks creating this event. By this point, everybody's exhausted, but then you get here, you see the atmosphere, you see the crowd, you feel the buzz, and you get re-energized. And this is what we've been doing all the work for the last 8 weeks for, is to get to this point. So this is a point where you start to enjoy it a little bit more, you start to relax. There's still a lot of work to do, but now it's a reality. You can feel the buzz, you feel the excitement, you can see what boxing fans, and now this is a big, some of the payoff for us working behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been part of the string of a big events. You had, of course, Spence Crawford, you had Tank versus Ryan, of course. So you've had a number of those big events, Showtime pay-per-view, over the course of this year alone. So this is pretty much no different, but it's just, still have to do the hard work. But right now it's pretty much, as they say, Showtime.
Yeah, I mean, that's at this point, look, we get through one event, we catch our breath for a couple of days, and it seems there's another big event right after, which is just the way we want it. It is exhausting, but, the fans have responded. The sport is thriving. The business is thriving. We're doing well. I mean, it's all positive at this point.
Yeah, now, just real quick, running through the card, Canelo-Charlo, you got Ramos versus Lubin there, you got Ugas versus Barrios, and of course, Resendiz there against Elijah Garcia. What do you think about this pay-per-view card?
This is as good as any pay-per-view card I can remember. Certainly anyone that we've done in the last year. I think, when we go back and look at pay-per-view undercards, the one that probably jumps to mind is having Danny Garcia and Lucas Matisse on the Mayweather undercard.
Oh, 10 years ago.
Right.
Jeez.
But look, in terms of the depth, I mean, you've got two former champions in Ugas and Barrios. There you've got a really interesting up-and-coming action fighter in Elijah Garcia taking on a really tough veteran. At the top of the card, you've got two guys looking to take that big step in the 54-pound division, step to the front of the line in the mix. So really, this is one card from top to bottom, meaningful fights, 50-50, something for everybody.
Yeah, now real quick here, two more questions. One, going into the near future here for the Showtime schedule, I know that there's like a number of fights here scheduled for the next few months. So, like you said, I mean, after you get this done, you still have another set of fights that's coming up back to back.
Yeah, that's right. I think, I look forward to maybe the week after Canelo, first week of October, we'll have a couple more announcements on a couple big events. A lot of them have sort of been rumored, but there's plenty of guys who want to get in fights before the end of the year. And, we look forward to getting that done, and hopefully with a little luck, it'll be within, the next week or so.
Now, last question here, going past this year, I know that there's been, stuff going around about what's going on with Showtime Sports, but do you think, or is this basically going to be a shift? Because, you have their affiliation with Paramount Plus. So do you think it's a shift as far as like programming from like Showtime Boxing to Paramount Plus?
We're not sure exactly what the future holds. There's been a lot of changes within the industry. We've heard these rumors for a long time, going back to at least 2018. And there are guys who have spread them. We know exactly who they are. We know what their motivation is.
Right.
They've been saying it every year. So look, our response is the same as it's always been. We're not really going to engage. We just keep our head down, keep delivering big fights. That's what the audience cares about, is, what are they getting, for their money? And we're giving them bang for their buck. We're giving them the biggest fights in the sport. We're leading the industry. We are helping grow the fan base. We're doing everything we can to, continue this great role that we've been on in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, it's all about the product at the end of the day. So that's pretty much what you're focused on. All right, thank you very much, Steven Espinoza. I'll catch you later.